Recast.
Hello and welcome back to this humble podcast club. How are the rest of the crew doing today?
Very humble.
Good.
I'm sleepy. That's what I am.
I'm eating popcorn.
We
Okay,
can
popcorn.
All right, shall we get started?
Yeah. So actually, this episode we decided to go with a theme, and by that I mean I made these questions 15 minutes ago and it just picked animal stuff. So we're doing animals this episode. So to ease it in, what's your favorite animal?
Frogfish.
What fish?
Frogfish.
Is that a
There's
fish?
such thing?
My sister,
Frogfish, no spaces. It's
Okay.
this weird little aquatic animal that just kind of like trots around on its flippers and eats
I'm gonna
algae
just
or whatever.
I'm gonna pull this up. This thing's horrifying. Hold on, let me pull it up for everyone at home. Let me just hold on.
oh God,
Yeah,
Why?
look at this thing.
why does it exist?
It's horrifying.
It has legs.
Kill with fire.
Legs, fish aren't supposed to have that. All my tank that are like right next to my computer don't have legs.
But yeah, that is my favorite animal because I think it just looks so out of place.
Hold up, let me go get some more popcorn.
All right, have fun with that. Stall for time, Chase.
My animal, I don't know actually. I'm very indecisive about a lot of things, and my favorite animal is one of them.
True.
So
you-
yeah,
Wanna
so I guess what's your like top 2 or top 3 or whatever then?
Honey badgers, because they're just funny and they can get stung like a million times and just not care. Just walk it off like it's nothing. And probably my second favorite would have to be cuttlefish, because you cannot cuddle with them. I would not advise cuddling with cuttlefish. They're like
And-
they're little squids that can hypnotize fish and stuff.
So they're not a fish either. So their name is just a 100% oxymoron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
animals do that a lot, actually.
Hey,
But-
you named the animals, Cameron.
Wait, what?
Animals didn't name themselves.
All right, you know what?
It's not like Pokemon
That's
where
true.
they state their own names.
My favorite animal is me.
True. Okay.
Humans
I'm
are
gonna go
nice.
real fast. I also have like a top 3, which is Cory catfish. Dolphins are pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
And, like owls, I guess, are pretty nice.
Owls
So-
are funny.
2 fish and a bird kind of thing. Or bats.
did you
Vampire
just say
bats are
fish
high.
burger?
Okay, yeah, maybe we'll take out Cory cats for vampire bats because those guys are hype. All right, Angelica, what do you got?
I don't have a specific species of animals, but I can say I like birds.
Birds are
Fair.
That's a specific species.
Not really.
cool. No,
I mean,
I think you mean like specifically the robin bird?
Yeah, like
Bald
those
eagle. Yeah, you just like birds.
birds.
I
That's
like trains.
All
Now,
right.
flightless birds or flight birds?
I like
Oh.
kiwis. Kiwis are cute. They're just little like.
Kiwis are great.
I do love me some tasty kiwi.
Damn, I mean, no.
Bird.
Eat the kiwi.
No.
Become the kiwi.
Aren't they
The
endangered?
kiwi looks like Cameron's background.
Oh yeah, they're highly endangered. I'm pretty sure.
And they live in like New Zealand or something. Some off the.
So okay, hold on. Google's getting some mileage in this episode. Okay, they do not. It says kiwis do not need pristine native forests and are found in scrub and rough farmland, exotic plantation forests, sand dunes, and snowy. I don't know how to say that. Tussocks. Take your best guess at that, I guess.
Tussit.
And okay, basically just anywhere. They just live anywhere.
My
They-
favorite animal is the snowman.
I
No,
don't
you
think.
already said you can't change it.
Yeah.
Aw.
Okay. So moving on from that, sort of animals that are illegal to have as pets, but they shouldn't be.
So
So-
there is this
Certain
animal.
breeds of dog.
Are there?
There are certain breeds of dog that are actually illegal.
Like what? Do you know?
I forget what they're called.
Can,
Ah,
can-
yeah.
can you give a description?
My favorite dog breed. I don't know what they're called.
True. Okay. I
Uh,
think so.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh my gosh, the American Pit Bull Terrier is banned.
Is
So
it?
is
Yeah, because they're
the
completely just
American
fighting dogs, I think,
Bulldog,
isn't it?
the American Staffordshire Terrier, Staffordshire Bull Terrier, and American Bulldog. What the heck?
Because I think those animals probably are used as like fighting dogs, and people are just like, ah.
The kind of dogs you see in
I want
the,
to have a bear as a pet.
the one
Yo,
that,
same. That'd be
That'd be fun.
amazing.
the one
imagine
that
just going
has
to take
Vietnam
your bear.
flashbacks.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I want
Remy.
to take your bear out for a
Yeah, like
nice
take your
dog.
Yo, anyone would respect you. They will go entirely on the other side of the street when you walk by.
You could walk down the street and nobody.
Yeah, you could walk in the middle of the road. What is anyone gonna do about it? You have a bear on a leash.
Oh,
So here's the thing: you don't get a bear when you do that. You get a moose, because even if they run into it, they physically really shouldn't. Because the moose probably won't even collapse. It'll just collapse on their car. That's who wants that to happen.
Yeah, I think that it is illegal. Like in most places of America, it is illegal to own a monkey, and I think that's just unfair. Because just like, who wouldn't want to own a monkey? Just name him Winston, have him like walk around, feed him peanuts. That sounds like great.
okay, but
what
now
if it is
when you see
bad?
when you say illegal to have as
Yeah.
pets, like one
It
of the
is-
things that come to mind are like when farm animals don't quite count as pets, because I know that like depending on where like parts of Norristown or Pennsylvania as a whole you live, in some places you can just own a chicken.
I know, right?
I'm not just gonna
You're
go.
totally gonna
hunting, I'm just,
steal
like,
a bear
bring
cub
home a
from the
goose.
wild, Cameron.
Or just a
Like-
deer.
Like hand it to my sister. Be like, this is our pet goose. His name's doesn't have a name.
It doesn't have any.
Untitled Goose Game.
What's your hand? You're like holding it by its neck.
A duck should be
This is our
legal.
new duck. His name's Moose.
No, Angelica, did you go? Did you put your ideas in?
Miss
I have
Carmona
no
turned-
clue which animals are illegal to even have as pets, so therefore.
Monkeys are illegal. Pigs are
Prairie
illegal.
dogs would be fun.
Chickens.
Okay, but Cameron, it's one thing to be woken up by your own dog and then somebody else's dog, but do you want to be woken up at 3 a.m. by a howling monkey? Is that
Yes.
the kind of civilization you want to live in, Cameron?
Yes, exactly
I
that.
just want to have an
100%.
entire. Can I have an entire civilization of prairie dogs in my backyard?
Yo, that'd be cool.
They're
I
gonna go
think
through the
at that
ground.
point, I don't think it's like illegal pets. It's just like an illegal like
An eagle, an eagle,
an ego.
an illegal breeding farm that I'm not using for breeding.
I get it. I get it. Illegal.
That wasn't even a.
It wasn't even a joke.
Well,
It
now
was
it
you being
is.
bad at English.
Now it's a pun, unfortunately.
Wow, Remy.
Okay,
Wow.
so are we gonna move on from that one now? I guess.
Nah.
After that very conclusive slide, sure. What's the next one?
Okay. You are given an elephant. You cannot sell or get rid of the elephant. What are you doing with this elephant?
But I would eat it.
You cannot get rid of that. That breaks the
Yeah,
rules.
but-
It's getting rid of it.
Cameron, we can ride it down the street together.
Why
Yeah,
can't I
that's
just
cause
put
a
it in my
rampage.
stomach, one piece at a time?
Or a war
Have like a
elephant.
boombox to its side. Play that the music from Aladdin where he like first comes into this to the city with my bear and my monkey.
I mean, so like, at what point are you getting rid of it, and at what point are you sharing ownership of the elephant?
Okay, it happened in
I'd
Thailand.
share it with the zoo. As long
Yes.
as they pay me $1,000 a minute.
I don't think that's how it works. But
No.
Can you buy like bonds to the elephant? Like,
a bong?
so like, can I say I own 25% of the elephant?
You own a singular leg of the element.
I own a singular.
I owe
that
a singular
leg I
elephant
pay to
leg
keep
to-
well. What's so what's the context to this slide? Dare
Okay,
I ask?
it's literally it's just okay. I
it
don't
is
know
what it
why. For some reason, let's just assume you're in this like life or death situation, and you have to either fight one duck. Let's just assume it's like a mallard duck or something. Like one or duck the size of a horse, or 100 horses the size of a duck.
Duck the size of a horse because they have awful peripheral vision. I could just walk out of its line of sight.
I would say 100
And you can make food out of them.
I
Yeah.
I'll
think
do 100 duck-sized horses specifically because, well, horses, they would have to like run me over, and they'd be the size where I could kick them in the face. or, like, trip
So,
them.
so at that point, you're either fighting a dinosaur duck or like 100 baby ponies. Like I feel like contextually, there's not really much of a
Moral aspect.
give or take. Yeah.
I still think I could take the baby duck.
Okay, wait. So Cameron, you said that there is a theoretical life or death situation. How would one put themselves in said life or death situation? Because you sounded like just, very casually, like you're walking down the street and you are confronted by one or the other. So,
Trap.
like, what's your thought process?
It's like a horror movie trap. Yeah.
It's a horror movie. One duck.
Down the dark hallway. And I'm sorry, my sister's sweatshirt's just appearing. It's just a
At
sweatshirt.
the nay of night.
At the nay of night, one giant duck shall appear.
Instead of Pennywise, it's just a giant.
It's just
Is
one
it here to make
large
for
I'll
duck.
clap down here, Georgie.
I would probably, like, instead of him appearing as a clown, he just appears as either or, depending on which one that person fears the most.
I feel like I would be more menaced by a horse than a duck because I feel like ducks just look too derpy to do any real harm.
Yes,
Yeah,
but it's
but
a
if they're
horse.
that big, they could just consume you.
I feel like at that point it's
Extra
just
super
like,
skinny.
Yeah, but 100 duck-sized horses would be easier. I could just kick one in the face.
No,
do you know how tall a horse is?
Yeah,
What
but
are
I
you
said 100 duck-sized horses.
I mean, a duck's like so.
A duck size?
So yeah, so it's like a pony, right? Because like,
it's like a baby pony, I guess.
because like I don't know like what kind of duck you're thinking about, but the ones I'm thinking about are anywhere between small to medium-sized house dog. So
Mm.
I don't know.
I
I think our definitions are very different.
like I said, I think this just underestimates the power of 10 with 100 horse-sized ducks to be equal to a duck size. Wait, yeah, no.
Well, here's the
You know what I
thing.
meant.
Here's part of my argument. You could get away from all the 100 duck-sized horses better than you can a horse-sized duck.
Mm-hmm.
Ducks
Because-
are not equipped for land-based travel,
Yeah,
so it would just be kind of like
Ducks
angry
literally
waddling.
fly.
Well, would
Just-
still be able to stomp you.
Do you want a pterodactyl flying?
Yes.
no. Even
Yeah.
if it starts
Yeah,
flying,
do
though,
you
I
want
can
a
just like hide in
pterodactyl
the house.
die flying? Not dying. I want it dying.
Also, again, what harm would a duck do? Because as far as I know, they eat like
Fight you.
small fish and plants, so I don't see how they would be
Yeah,
any
but we'd
harm.
be smaller than them, so they'd confuse us.
Even if I think if I scale up like a duck to the horse size, I still don't think it's gonna be. It can't.
Next topic.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I
don't
Maybe
argue this
kind of
any-
like duck phobia or something.
Okay, so our last one is: can we make mythical animals in real life? Like,
Yes.
We could totally make a unicorn, my guy.
I
I
mean,
know, that's what I was thinking.
we have like giraffes, which are like 100-foot tall camel
What?
I would
Horse.
believe unicorns over giraffes, to be perfectly honest.
Oh yeah.
Like a horse with horns is more believable than a 7 foot with a thing with a 7 foot long neck.
You know, that is true. That is 100% true. I can stand with that.
So I mean, we kind of already have a lot of dragon-y things, I guess.
Like turtles.
No, like
What?
lizards with dragon actually in their name, like Komodo dragons, bearded dragons. I have a bearded dragon. He's right behind my camera.
I feel like even an elephant is very mythical. Basically has tusks, and it's like larger than a horse, but it has like a trunk, which is just like an extra appendage, but then it doesn't have any other appendages. Like in retrospect, so many animals that we consider normal are surprisingly like
I would-
weird.
That cheetahs could be a mythical animal. You really
100%.
think there could be a big cat, something that looks like a cat, is honestly not that big. It's called a big cat, but chirps?
Okay, that's fair. The chirping is weird. I'll give it that.
A chirping big cat.
I mean, I'm sure that there's like that 1 in a million chance that just like one person just casually finds like a dog with wings or like a unicorn, but I think we're just going to need to hope that evolution plays its part and wings are necessary or something.
Jesus.
We can just like, now that genetic splicing is a thing, can I just like throw an eagle wing DNA at a lion and then boom, I have my griffin.
I feel like that's highly expensive and not what people want to spend
I
their
don't
money
care
on.
about the cost. I care about the product, not the
Go set up a GoFundMe, Cameron. Have fun.
A GoFundMe.
Go fund me. I want
And
to.
instead of it being a lion, it's a goat.
No.
Well, what other mythical animals are there? Like dragons would probably be easier to make. You need to just
Just
modify.
make a giant lizard with wings. That's
I mean,
it.
yeah, to be honest, so many mythical animals are just taking two animals and just like
Mixing it together.
compressing them, or just taking one animal and increasing its size by like
Yeah.
10.
You just take two animals and squish them together, and that's how it happens.
Mothman, moth and man, mermaid, fish and man, griffin, bird and lion, unicorn.
Both
I don't know.
Minotaur and Centaurs are just bull and man.
Bird-headed man.
Well, I
Bird
thought
and man, yep.
there's a
Yeah,
horse
in
and
Egyptology.
I don't. Is that?
there's those cat people in Egypt mythology.
Okay, then.
So, why?
Well, that's all for today. And I really hope y'all enjoyed this podcast.